everybody. I thought I'd join you here. Got the pretty dogwoods behind us. Seemed like a nice little spot. Wow, there's lots to share. First off, it almost got by me that today at 10:35 Eastern Time tonight is full moon in Libra. Not only a full moon, full pink supermoon in Libra. There's a lot going on there, isn't there? And that combined with everything that's going on around us too, I want to weave the story for you of how those things, how they complement each other. So, by the way, the global peace meditation was a huge success. Over 1 million people joined, they said. And what I see around me, days after that, the numbers that I was able to find anyway, it showed that there had been a reduction in deaths anyway. To me, I take that as a signal that that focused intention did affect things going on. So, and those are short range numbers, I understand it's day to day. But let's look at the hopeful things for a change. Go research your own numbers. The meditation was on the 4th and 5th, depending on where you are. So go and research the statistics from the 3rd until today, which is the 7th, and see what comes out. If you believe that this is a good versus evil situation going on, there's an interesting thing. Let's look at both sides of it from that point of view then. Because your experience is determined by the frequency, by your vibration. It's like radio frequencies. If you're tuned into your station, listening to, whatever station you listen to often, mine is Modern Rock 98.7 out of Wilmington, then you're not hearing the other station. Now, sometimes you'll be listening to your station and a signal does bleed through. That's a whole other video. But if you're listening to one type of music on a certain station, then you're not going to hear all of the stuff from the other station. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and pull a couple things together here. We've got this stay-at-home order, okay? There's fear and anxiety attached to that. But on the other hand, we've got people have slowed down. And I did a video on that a few days ago. There's been a huge amount of death. This produces grief and anger, and those of us that feel the collective energies, we're really feeling this. So you've got the sensation and emotion of grief and anger all boiled up in a ball. But you also have the reality that because of energetic cycles changing, because of shifts in timelines and atmosphere and energy, and just, if you don't buy into any of that, just in people in general, people are getting fed up with the ignorance that they see around them and the lack of compassion. So with that going on with the changes, there's a lot of souls that needed to exit now. Anytime there's a mass exit, there's a reason. Okay? It also gives us that are still here the opportunities to practice compassion. And that's always healing and transformative to us as well as to the person to which we're showing compassion. The social distancing, okay? The negative side, if that's what you want to call it. Loneliness, depression, loss of their livelihood or income, lack of supplies. So, with people having this social distancing and not being able to just run over and hug their friend, and because here in the South we hug a lot. It's just what happens. But people are understanding now the need to respect another's personal space. Had to make a trip out for some things, and they're keeping count of how many people are going into the store. I despise going to Walmart, and we went there. And I said, this is the least crowded I've ever seen it. People were giving that, definitely giving the 6 foot and more wide berth for you to cross or pass in the aisles or wait for you to come through before they tried to go in. It wasn't like a race to the finish. So that was actually kind of pleasant. That was a change. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Because you got to understand, those of us that feel other people's energy, that we're very aware of our own energy, when you come and you just burst into our energy space, even if you're just excited and you want to give us a hug, whatever, when that happens, that would be like me taking my hand and plunging it into your chest. It's that kind of, it's like almost being violated, even if the intent is good. Many are finding that they can work from home, so that's changing some dynamics, because we're looking for the balance. Everything's been go after the almighty dollar, the status, this, that, and the other, and now it's changing, and we're realizing the importance of slowing down. More people are working outside. This happened in the spring. People's yards are going to be beautiful this summer if they keep it up. And then that's them giving care and love to the earth. So that's a good thing. That helps improve the energy and the wellness of earth. They're spending more time with their family. They're more involved with their children and with their families. So that's a good thing. As far as the lack of supplies, a lot of people are finding out either they don't need as much as they thought that they did, or that there's something that they can do and it'll serve a lot better for them. Some people are finding new skills, so to say, gardening, cooking, food prep, whatever. So to me, if you look at it like that, you can definitely see that this is not the most terrible thing in the world. Yes, it's something we have to go through, but let's keep it in perspective. So let's get on to the Libra pink full supermoon tonight, 10:34 I think Eastern time where I'm at. It's going to be the biggest supermoon of 2020. 18 degrees Libra is when it will be full. Let me see. All right, the reason that they call it a pink moon, I did look that up, is Native American tribes, when this is the time of the year when the phlox and certain mosses start to get a pink bloom on them. So it's the pink moon. And it's a super moon because it's so close to Earth. And I also saw something about Venus chasing the sun through the sky tonight, just the way that it's looking. So if you get a chance to watch that, if you saw this in time, see if you can notice it. So this is, okay, it's in Libra. It's a time for balance. Libra is about balance, first and foremost. We are very social. Yes, I'm a Libra sun. We're very social. We're somewhat analytical of things, and that we can be perfectionists. But if you look at this, the energy, the moon is how I feel. It's I feel, okay? So if you look at that, you're going to be looking for a time of balance, a time to show compassion for yourself as well as others. The slowdown actually facilitates this stepping back. It's kind of like saying, okay, wait a minute, everybody just stop, step back, take a break. And taking a little me time, doing a little inventory, and tweaking some things in certain areas. So look for those things, ways that you can change up a habit maybe. It might be showing love for a certain thing that you're going through. You could be affected. Like I said, these things that we mentioned before. This is time to show yourself some love and some compassion for that, because we tend to beat ourselves up. What am I going to do? Well, there's nothing you can do. And take the energy, instead of chasing yourself around in circles, take the energy and apply it to that area. We're finding new ways to express ourselves, so take hold of that, because you can't go out maybe and do the same thing that you enjoy doing to express yourself, so there might be another medium in your grasp. And compassion, opportunities of compassion are abounding, not just to those that are sick or that have problems, as in, they don't have exactly what they want or need. But it's also about when you talk to a person and maybe they snap back at you, realizing that perhaps they're under stress from this situation. And that can let you show compassion instead of flying off the handle and jumping back. All right, I wanted to keep this short, but I got on my pink shirt and I got on my pink rose quartz. And I want to say, everybody embrace this, show you love. I've got some more material. I'm still trying to put things together. It seems to be an explosively productive time, and I plan to take advantage of it. Share in the comments. I'd love to hear what's going on where you're at and your take on everything. A lot of higher information opening up right now and coming through. And I don't know how much of it I'm really going to share, but I know some of it will be shared. And I was commenting, what, Braca Goldsmith didn't put her super moon video, her full moon video up yet? That's unusual. I'm getting ready to do mine. And as I was getting here to the location to do this video, I said, oh, look, I had a notification. She was doing a live because she can't upload. So go back and look at the replay on that, because that's one that I draw from. But please like, subscribe, share. We're building something here, guys, and I'm just absolutely so excited to have you along the journey. Everybody stay well, and just remember to have gratitude every single day, because it's just another step in the journey. It's another part of the exciting journey. I love you all, and have a beautiful full moon. Bye. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, good boy. He's a good boy.